Hey everyone, Tin Man here for round 4 of the ETS. Wouldn't you know it again, we're playing against Argenport Midrange. Third time's the charm, right? We're 1-1 on the split against them. And this hand's quite good. It has a harsh rule, has some early plays. It doesn't have a Chalice, but I'm going to keep pretty much any hand that has a harsh rule against this deck. I think that's very impactful against them. I'll just play the Crest first. I'm looking for a Chalice or another power. That power is actually not the power I want. I want a double time or double justice, so I'm going to bottom that one. I do need, more power, but a Primal Sigil is the exact power I don't need. Unfortunately, I do have the Sabotage, which makes this hand significantly worse. So now the hand looks pretty unimpressive. Maybe we can find something with this Scout. Strategize is nice. Probably best to play the... Well... Probably best to play the Kothon first. Now, if he has a Slay, he just sends it right at Kothon. Let's play the Temple Scribe first. I can probably muck away this Combre Healer with the Strategize, because Combre Healer is not very good in this matchup. Lumen Defender at least trades for anything on the ground. Can trade with the Tavrod. Combre Healer just doesn't do anything. He's stuck on 2 power, which is really nice. Really good for us. I still think I'm going to strategize and then play Kothon. Let's see if we muck back the Combre Healer, most likely. Yeah, card's not very... It can pop an Aegis, but I don't really care about Crown Watch Paladin's Aegis. Well, maybe I do, actually. Maybe I do, actually. Would it have been better just throw back a power? Time Sigil, maybe? Well, it looks like we're going to get... Oh, I'm not going to say a free win, but we're in a pretty good shape here if he's just going to be stuck on 2. We can play... we can Ultimate Kothon next turn. Feels like we're in pretty good shape. If we just Ultimate Kothon into Ultimate Kothon... I don't really care what he's got going on. That's going to beat him up. Yeah, he missed again. Okay. Sorry, buddy, but it's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. I'm not going to attack this guy. I don't want him to trade 2 for 1 here, since it's going to get flying, and it'll be my main win condition here. Finally got his power, but it's going to be a slow power, since he still can't use anything. He probably doesn't have another 2-cost play. Yep. I guess I can seek power first. Let's grab another Justice. Nice, just dead in the air. Alright. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, we just silenced that off and irrelevant. Even if he didn't, he's forced to chump block and then to not die. Alright, so we won game 1. I've kept the same sideboarding as last time, so you can go watch the other videos for a lot of the logic, but I'll just run through it here quickly again. We've got bringing in the Disjunctions, bringing in Lightning Strikes, 1 Curator, and Scorpion Wasps. We cut out the Strategize because a lot of our cards are now good in the matchup. There's not a lot of stuff I want to muck away. We took out Combre Healer because it's not a very effective blocker against a lot of his stuff. And what else did we take out? Oh, I'm blanking on it right now. What else did we take out? Lumen Defender, that's the one. So we don't have like actually any life gain. So we need to be cautious about our life total, but that should be fine. Just don't take any unnecessary damage. I guess we have Temple Scribe to gain a little bit of life. But really, I think this matchup comes down a lot to having a harsh rule against the mid-game kind of threats, and just controlling his early aggression. And then if we can comfortably get to 6-7 mana and not be too low on life or too far behind on board, I think we start to pull ahead very quickly. His sideboard, what is he bringing in? Pretty similar to other players. He doesn't have Vara's favors, actually. That's interesting. He's running 2 Seek powers instead of any number of Vara's favor. So slightly less power than your typical Argenport midrange deck. In the sideboard, he actually has 2 Devastating Setback, which could be rough. 1 Rune Hammer, so he can go up to 3 Rune Hammers, which is kind of nice. Kind of low. 3 Protects, though. And you might even be bringing in Impending Doom, but I doubt it. We'll see. All right, so we lost the die roll, whereas we won the die roll in the first game. 1 power hand is no good. You can redraw that. Even if it's got a lot of our good cards in the hand, but if we can never play them, well, they're not that good then. We've got 1 of each color. 1 more power sets us for quite a while. Scouts to the bottom, so maybe he's digging for power and just didn't like that card. Now we really need that 3rd power. Luckily, we don't have a Chalice or a Harsh Rule here, but he still takes our very powerful Vanquish. So I'll have a 2-drop, but had that Chalice the whole time. You just couldn't see it with your Sabotage because I hid it on top of my deck. Yeah, so 1 power here is like critical. If we miss our power, we're in some trouble. Well, 1 power sets us up to play the rest of the game because of Harsh Rule and all that stuff, so... But we might just be too far behind at this point. We'll see. Just gonna grab Justice. We'll take a couple hits from this guy, and we're just gonna set up a Harsh Rule on turn 6, I suppose it is. If we draw a power for turn, meaning our 5th power, I'll just play the Chalice out instead of playing Amber Acolyte. But if I don't... Oh god, we might not even have time. Hope I just draw Vanquish. Seed. Okay, so it makes sense to play out the Chalice now. We're gonna take a bunch, but that's what we got. We have to Harsh Rule this thing. I feel like he's inclined to play a threat if he has another one here. Oh, you're kidding me. Nice top deck, buddy. Oh, thank god. There we go. Okay, so now we can play. Now we can play with... I think I just tap this guy down, and now we can bring it down to the ground and start jump blocking. Nice top deck. Maybe, well, actually I should have just played the Amber Acolyte and not try to draw, because then I'm now missing my power. Oh well. This actually is really strong. Because he's actually getting decently low on life total. Now that this guy is grounded. Ooh, and an Island's Choice. Okay, so we're just going to Amber Acolyte, hold open Island's Choice. Top decking like a god here. Alright, let me play the Primal Sigil. I'm not going to activate because we need to hold up in Island's Choice, just in case he gives it flying again. And is that game over? Tavrod, no, it is not game over. Ooh, you can't make this stuff up. Sometimes you run good. That's what we call running good there. Sorry, buddy, but we definitely ran a little better than average on those games to get those lucky top decks there. But had a nice, easy 2-0 win.